Joe Stoll with Prairie Scraps, and I'm still having the issues with my computer. I'm on a second computer. I can't get it to go, so I don't know. I'm giving up. I don't know. My husband started looking at the old one, and he's like, it won't even shut down. So there we are. All right. So I've been posting and asking everybody what they thought. I will share this over on Facebook. Like I said, my name is Dory Joe Stoll with Prairie Scraps, and we are here on YouTube. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on. I think I just didn't get this in here. There we go. I want to make sure it doesn't pop out in the middle. Okay, so I've been asking everybody what you thought about what you thought I was going to make. So I just kind of shared that over at all the places. And so I don't really know. Actually, I kind of know. I have an idea. I've got some supplies I'm going to use. This is our chubby rectangle 5x7, and I got a couple of these when they came out, and I still haven't used them, so I need to use them. And then I'm going to adventure out a little bit and use our brand new rice paper. It's called Parisian Promonade decoupage rice paper, and I've honestly never used rice paper before. I have done decoupage off and on. I haven't gotten into the napkin craze, so I apologize. This is kind of a learning experience for me. I'm going to see how this is. The nice thing about it is you could try a small amount, right? And it's not a huge investment, and it's not like a huge thing. But that being said, you guys know how I am about cutting things apart, so you know, there's that. So I'm going to be working with this today. And then the other thing I kind of brought out as well were these, and I don't know if I'm going to use them, Frame Flourishes artisan add-ons. And these are like, aren't those pretty? And then we've also got this Farmhouse Tiles artisan. I don't know if they go with my Parisian style here. I don't know. So we're gonna try some things. I don't know. I'm starting out small, so we'll see how this goes. If I like it, you know, you'll see more. If I don't, I don't know. I may revamp. But the biggest thing that if you saw my last live on Monday, so I did a live yesterday really quick here on YouTube, but if you saw my live on Monday over on Facebook, I did a bird cage, a large bird cage chalkboard, and what attracted me to this one today is that isn't that the most adorable bird cage right there? And I can add this to my project today, and I was thinking it would look perfect with that, put together with that other bird cage, kind of as a side little decoration. So those are the things I've got out to use. I've got some paste. I've got some what I use for Mod Podge, and I'll talk about that in a little bit here, but I don't know. I think one of the things I'm real hesitant about using rice paper, and I didn't get into the napkin thing because to me, and please don't take this offensively, we can totally agree to disagree. I've seen some very beautiful projects with the napkins, but I haven't seen many that look natural to me. Hello, hello. Thank you. I haven't seen any that look super natural. So this, I don't know. It's just not my style. I think they look contrived. I think it looks like you took some glue and smacked on a napkin, and there you go, and tried to match it with your paint. So that's the thing. I did get out some pattern because I thought, well, if I have to add some, I might. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, really. I was thinking I would just put this corner on here, and that would be it. But it cuts off half my woman. It cuts off half my, I'm having issues with that. Oh, maybe if I move it over a little, I can get the woman on, and I'm not like, and there's a little butterfly. It cuts, I don't like cutting things off, you guys. I just don't. I think it frustrates me. I want to use the whole thing. So hello, hello. Make sure you say hello. Make sure you subscribe and like and do all the things for me. I'm a small business here in the United States. So if you're outside the United States, please keep it clean. Please don't ask me for anything. I'm not going to give you anything for free. But I would be happy if you would visit my website, prairiescraps.com. I do ship in the United States. So there's that. So anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I might move it down. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the paper, and so this block is smaller. What? Oh, love to have you subscribe. Hello, 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 hello. George. Okay. Yeah, yesterday when I was live, it seemed like I got a lot of weird requests. So if you need to be weird, just move on to the next one. I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know what's going on, but it seems like YouTube is taking care of y'all, because by the time I got off, I couldn't even find any of those. So anyway, I'm gonna see here. I'm kind of thinking about how to get it on. I want to get this woman on. Kind of like this butterfly, maybe. I don't know. But for sure, I want to get that. I'm sad if I take it too far, I'm going to lose the base of that bird cage if I take it off. But like I said, I don't like it when these look like you just slapped a napkin on and glued it on, right? So anyway, I'm gonna crease this. Is where I'm gonna crease it where I like it, and I think that's what I'm gonna stick with. And I might go ahead and do a little paste on my block around the edges so it doesn't look so white. I don't know. But first I'm gonna cut it. It does say to rip it, and I don't have like the fold this all the way here. I don't have the, I have one of those water pens. I have 3 of them actually in my scrapbooking, or my scrapbooking stuff. This one is not going to cut straight for me. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Is it Hater? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know why this is drawing a whole bunch of people all of a sudden. Makes me suspicious. All right, let's see how that worked. And I'm not even cutting in a straight line here. Oh, and I cut off a butterfly. That makes me sad. Okay, we're gonna deal. And I know that I can come back to and do take it off with sandpaper. I want to make sure it's a little bit bigger, I guess. All right, we're doing good. I'm not very good at cutting straight lines. If you've been with me at all. So anyway, if you want to see that bird cage, I think it turned out beautifully. I think it's adorable. Boy, this is like different paper. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little intrigued by it. The rice paper, the nice thing about it is it's supposed to be like, it's a little bit less fragile. It is fragile, but not fragile to the point where it's just gonna fall apart on you. So I just cut the last 2 sides a little bit big, and they're really, I mean, ultimately there's a key there. That's not, a little bit of flourish there that's left, but not too bad. All right. What I'm trying to decide is, I don't know what I'm trying to decide. I think I'm just going to put it on, and then if I feel like the edges need to be done up a little better, I'll paint it later. So that's what I'll do. All right, so for Mod Podge medium, instead of buying Mod Podge, I always make my own. And the recipe for making your own Mod Podge is, and I maybe remember why I don't use this jug, because I can't get it open. I'm too wimpy. Oh, I got it. I'm excited. Okay. It's 50% Elmer's glue, like school glue, the white school glue, and 50% water. So that's what I have here. I just keep a concoction here. I poured it into one of our old things. It's a little lumpy because I've had it. I think it's frozen and unfrozen. It's probably not the best practices for it, but I'm just going to coat this with that concoction, my own homemade Mod Podge, and that's what I'm going to use to put down this rice paper. And so we'll get that down, And like I said, I'm totally making this up today. I have no idea how this project is going to turn out. I'm hoping it'll turn out. You never know. You never know. I may not like it. Ooh, things are falling, I guess. Okay. All right, so I've got that Mod Podge down there, and now I'm just going to center this on here. And I don't want to have any edges of the board showing. I think the rice paper is a little thicker, so that makes it like lay down flatter, so they say. But I'm off to a shoddy start. I'm off to a shoddy start, that's for sure. I've got some wrinkles going on, and I'm really working a little bit with this crease here. You know what I think would go really nice with this? So that's the part that I got on there. The lady's there. My little bird is there. I'm thinking about maybe above her head doing a little embellishment there. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. You just never know. But we're going to, oops, don't rub too hard. It is fragile. Because I actually just rubbed a piece of it off. I'm going to just go ahead and dry it because I'm worried about it being dry. And then we'll come back over and do a clear coat over the top of it because I want to protect it. So anyway, what are you guys up to? I'm here in Idaho. And tonight I am doing a live class for a galvanized metal sign. So I'm excited about that. I think we have 7 people who've said they're going to be there tonight. And that's exciting. I've got my project picked out for next month. I'll have to just try to figure out a date for that. And if you're here in the Grangeville, Idaho area and would like to come out, I do have a couple more available. If you'd like to come, just message me and I will get you in on the class. I don't know how you tell if it's dry. I feel like, what are those heat press, my small heat presses inside. Okay, I think it's okay. I'm gonna take gently, I'm gonna just take a little bit of sandpaper here. Oops, definitely see some glue on the sides here. Take that off. Went around the outside edge a little bit, so it was dripping there. Okay. I just love these little chubby. I'm just gonna gently take my sandpaper around the edge just to get it cut, you know, straight. Remember, I kind of did just a little extra so that I didn't go too small. And then you also don't see my crooked cutting. So nice way to hide the crooked cutting. Okay. This side. There we go. It's coming off. I was needing to be a little bit more aggressive with my sanding to get it off. I was being so cautious. It wasn't coming off at all. And I'm like, I don't know what to do here. Just be a little more aggressive with the sanding. That's what I needed to do. Okay. Oh, that actually kind of looks nice. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. It needs something more. So I'm going to first go ahead and go over the top of this with my Mod Podge so that kind of seals it in. Although, you know, Elmer's glue is washable in a sense. So you could potentially wash it off if you were. And if you don't like the brush strokes on top of it, once you do the Mod Podge and it dries, you could just take a very light sanding on it, you know, very soft grit sandpaper on it. And just make sure I get a nice even coat. Brush strokes all going the same way. There we go. Let that dry. Okay, I'm gonna shut that up again. Kind of scared to Kind of scared to shut that. I think I'm just gonna take some of that glue off the edges because that's what's sticking it together is this little edge bit. It got dried up and kind of glued it shut. So thankfully I got it open today. That's exciting. I think the last time I tried to use my little dish of Mod Podge, it wouldn't come open. So anyway, it's a beautiful afternoon here in the United States, on beautiful sunny afternoon here in Idaho. All the snow is finally melting away. It's kind of going away a little bit. There's just little patches. We're seeing ground. Somebody was trying to say that they miss the snow because it's nice and clean. And I was like, I totally can agree to disagree with that estimation. I do not need to have snow to think it looks beautiful. So she's like, but everything is mud. I'm like, I'm good with mud. I'd rather not be in the cold snow. That's just my opinion, but we can agree to disagree on that one. She was trying to sell the point that she wanted the snow back, and I was like, oh, I will never say that. All right, I'm just getting the extra glue here. The glue bit's off around here to make it easier to put the lid down. I can see it on the threading here. Definitely covering myself with some glue. It's kind of handy, like, to not have to buy the Mod Podge and purchase it because it's expensive when you go look at it, and a lot of times used quite a bit. And school glue goes on sale every fall here. It goes on sale nice and cheap. Oh my gosh, my fingers are stuck together now. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see if I can get some of this off. Might try another piece of white here. So I'm excited about our class tonight. We're going to be making some 8.5 by 11 galvanized signs. And so I'm excited about that. And then I've been working on getting the next one set up. I've also been working on these new, how do you like my peanuts shirt? I've been making new peanut shirts. My girls saw it and immediately they were like, I want one of those. Can I have one? Can you make me one? So I don't know if I'm going to get that done today or not. They wanted it so they could wear it to the class tonight. Those girls. Okay, I saw a little piece there that I didn't have on. Get glue off the table. All right, we got that done. Got that closed up. All right, so now I want to try to figure out how to zhuzh it up a little. I want to leave that little, I like the saying, there's a little saying here. It says, a cup of tea warms the soul like a good friend, because this is actually going on my buffet in my kitchen. But you could use it anywhere. It doesn't have to be in your kitchen. There's a little Paris like sign behind the lady. Isn't she beautiful? And then of course, who doesn't love a little Clockworks? There's Clockworks down here on the corner. I'm sad I had to cut the stand off a little bit, but that's okay. It works. And this, oh, I guess it's a feather in the middle, but it kind of looked like a hyacinth flower in the middle, but it's a feather. So lots of different ideas, I guess, for like ephemera that we could put on here. I'm trying to think. We could add on, these are paintable, and I had thought about like across the corner. This other set actually is farmhouse tile, and I could actually cut one in half and put it on the corner or something like that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Or cut it apart. So these are farmhouse tiles artisan add-ons, and they're white. It says add dimension and flair to frames, surfaces, and more with style and chalkable foam, peel and stick accessories, one-time use. So obviously you got to think hard before you put it on, right? Okay, I kind of want to do like a little tag of some sort, or, you know, and like some ribbon, some like old looking ribbon or something on it. Maybe some, that's kind of where I'm heading with it. I don't know. do you guys think? Any ideas? I really like this brown. This is very thin. This is actually kind of a Christmas one because it's green and then brown. But I think it would work really nicely with this. But I don't know. Maybe there. I'm trying to figure out where I could put it so it's not across it. And then let's see what we've got sitting here. Sometimes I keep little things here. Ugh, don't lose the brushes. Don't lose things into the abyss. Got this little space in the back where everything kind of falls back into. And I finally got my husband to fish everything out. So now I don't want to put it back in. Let's see. I have these teeny tiny tags. Where is my bin? I remember putting it somewhere and thinking, I can't put that too far because I will lose it. I won't remember where I put it. No, I don't remember where I put it. Where, oh where has my little box gone? Sorry about that. Oh, it is right in front of my face. Isn't that how it works too? That is exactly how it always works. It likes right in front of your box, in front of yourself. It was right in front of me, but I had stacked something on top of it. These are my little wood pieces, but I've kind of got some small, ooh, I've got some little keys. That sounds like a good idea. Let's see what we got. I've got all kinds of little wood tags. Some of these are kind of big. Actually, a lot of these are kind of big. That's really big. Something a little smaller. I might just... And then... that might work, actually. This little... Actually, I might... Are those matching? I might use those. Instead of using my little tags. Okay, we're coming up with something. We're coming up with something here. It's taking me a little bit. Like I said, I have no idea what my plan is today. But that is still drying. So we're gonna, I've got these little cardboard cutouts. I got these at a thrift sale. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and get these on a piece of cardboard here and paint them up. Maybe I'll do a soft pink. Actually, you know what color is a good one? Either that one, but also, is it? There was a... I'm always surprised. I don't know. I might use this one. I think this is the one I'm going to use because it reminds me. This one is a Dear Diary. It was a color of the month. Our color of the month right now is an ink in Dream Car, which is really pretty. I'm just going to take this here. I don't know if I always keep my little pieces of tape that I don't use very much kind of stuck around here. So that's what I'm grabbing. I guess that's not a very good piece. Here's one. I'm gonna use the blue. Oop. Well, I'm gonna try anyway. See if we can get this wrapped around. I just like to use the blue tape to sort of stick them down so they don't move around on me. Just stick it to the cardboard, and that way when I paint it, it's not shifting on me. So we're just gonna stick this down here, put those little corners on. I don't know. Maybe I'll use these other things. Who knows? Maybe I won't. All right, so we're gonna just use a small brush and a little bit of water. This is our chalk paste, and it is water soluble and non-toxic, washable. It's gonna be okay to use as a medium to here. Paint this. Paint these up for me really quick. Just to get a coat on. Like I said, these were cardboard cutouts. They were kind of like from the scrapbooking aisle, I think. I just purchased them at a thrift sale, so they were like 50 cents for a big box of them. Hello, hello, Jerry and TJ. Good to see you. This dried up. Guess I put my finger through that one. Second coat. I'm kind of second coating it while I'm drying it. That's efficiency, right? Drying it while I'm painting it. All right, so we're just getting this kind of really light pink here. Part looks like I put my finger across it. I might have. Oops. This has got some glitter in it. I don't know where that came from. It's not from the paste. I must have spilled some in there. I want to turn these over just in case I just, I don't know, whichever side. I don't know which side I'm going to use. I want to make sure I have both sides covered, and then with the tag, if it's hanging loose, you don't want it to flip over and see the cardboard. Also, it seals it because cardboard is water. It's absorbent, so if you just leave one side not painted, it kind of just leaves it exposed. So all right, here we go. This dried up. It's getting warm in here. The sun is shining, which is exciting. Okay. If you watch this on the replay, I'd love to hear that you are here, so put hashtag replay if you don't see that red live button above. If you're coming over from Facebook, I really appreciate that. I'm just having some technical difficulties, and because Facebook is no longer keeping all of your videos all the time, I want them to be available. So I'm just recording them over here on YouTube, and then they'll always be available so I can show people that, I guess. Okay, so there they are. Let me show you that. That's what I did. I just kind of went ahead and painted those. I'm going to take that off slowly there. And I think I'm gonna take a little bit of wax and wax this. This is our surface wax. I do want to wax this little tag because if I want to paint it, I don't want it to peel off. And this kind of seals it up too. It actually brings out the color. It's a clear wax, but you can kind of see the difference there. I'm gonna just add on a little bit of wax on here. I finally found my little waxy daxy thing here. My little applicator. It was back there in that corner too, so it was just one of those things. I lost it behind. Okay. Well, actually, I'm going to put this. I saw somebody keeping this inside, and I'm like, oh, that's clever. I didn't even think of that. I'm going to keep my little applicator inside. It fits. Then I won't lose it. It'll be right there with it. All right, so we got those waxed, and now I think I want to do some lettering on here. I don't even know what. Maybe Maybe my farm one will give me some ideas. I don't know. I've got some little words. There's sweet, farm. Oh, home might be good. Stay a while. Farms blessed. Live simply. That's too big. I'm trying to find words that fit. I wonder if my fall one will fit better. My goodness, I have all these like transfers not in my file folder. This is how I keep my transfers straight. I thought about, because it kind of has a saying about friends, maybe if I could find a little friends quote. Now my little cardboard's sticking to everything. Oy, yoy. Stay a while would be nice, but I don't think it'll fit. It's kind of got bigger letters. I like these. These were made for these little cut up words were made for our. I think I'm going to leave this here. I'm not going to keep this. Take this with. I don't want that to get wrecked. Loverbug, be mine. Oh, hello, but that doesn't seem very, I don't know. Seems vintagey, this thing. Let's see. Fresh farm, fall candles. These are all the fall words. There's a home. Yeah, I didn't think that one was going to work, but I thought I'd give it a try. Let's see. I have some very small font. Ooh. Made by. Those are some nice small words, actually. I could put, there's serve the Lord in really tiny font. I don't know. These have some nice tiny words, actually. Travel. My heart was made to travel, but there is no place like home. I wonder if I could fit no place like home on there. It's really tiny. See, these letters are too big. These are the typewritten. This is what I was thinking about, the mini typewriter letters. They're too big for that. Keep it real. So much. I could use that love. So much love. I think I might use that love. Just a little bit different font. Off the grid. It's a good way to, sometimes you can, you know, grab letters from different places. So this was an exclusive we got at Leadership a couple years ago, and it says so much love, but I'm going to use that love word and put that right there. So I'm just going to leave it right here on here. And I think we'll just use black. Maybe I should use brown. I think black. Okay, I'm just going to use the love part of it. And we're going to use some black here. That one doesn't seem like it has any in it. All right. Well, that one's brand new and not even open yet. That one is dead. This one must be the one I'm using. And of course it's stuck. It seems to be the day today. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm going to use my tool and just get a little bit of this and do the love on there. Just squeegee it on. These are reusable transfers, silk transfers. I'll just take this to the sink as soon as I'm done here. and wash it, and I can use it over like 12 times, up to 12 times, or sometimes even more. Okay, wash that off. You don't want it to dry. You kind of want to work fast so that it comes off. And there we go. We got love on there. Just a cute little thing. Now, to just dress that up a little bit, I think, I'm not really meaning to do like a Valentine's anything here. And maybe I'll just, I'm trying to look, oh, actually, I think one of these farmhouse things, I'm going to use a portion of it. I'm just going to cut the corners off. This is kind of, I'm going to use this one right here. It's, I don't know if you could see that. I'm going to just cut just the very corner off. And then I'm thinking about using a little bit of our wax. Ooh, this is really sticky. Really sticky. So the backing is, I think I might, I'm trying to decide what to do here. Just take the very corner of it. It's got a little tiny heart on it, and that's the part I'm going to put on there. And I actually kind of want to just stick this back on here, and I'm going to do the same for the other corner. So I'm just going to take, I'm going to just make it evenly here. Let's see. There we go. Because then I can use this at another time, I think. I'm going to set it upside down there and hopefully not put my fingers into it. We're just going to stick this on the paper backing. And I think that's going to be right there, but we're going to do a little zhuzhing now. I'm going to use some of our gold gilding wax from Dixie Belle. Love this stuff. I'm actually going to put these back down on here too because I want, okay, let me see. I don't know if I really want two of these on there. I just want to put a little extra depth on here, so that'll be the way we do it right there. I do not know where all the glitter came from. It seems to be in my paste. So that's crazy. Don't know where it came from. Put that away. Get my spot cleared off here. And I'm going to use a brush. Oh, I'm like, what was that? That was a car. It's my little heater went on for just a few minutes there. All right, so this is what it looks like. It's a gold gilding wax. You want to put this on very last. And we're going to use, I keep a brush. I keep the end of it. I stuck it down in there so that I know. This is very permanent, so you don't want to, and I'm just going to kind of go around the edges a little bit. So you can see on the top here, I did this one, but not this one, just very lightly. I know it's kind of messy right now. I don't want to cover the whole thing. And it takes very little to use, you know, to get it on there. There, so you can see just a very tiny amount of gold just around the edges. And then I'm going to actually be a little more aggressive with it on this because I didn't paint this. Oops. I do not want that much. I know that for sure. I want to be more aggressive so that kind of makes it look like it's a gold gilded little corner here. But this stuff is permanent. It kind of has a strong smell to it, to be honest. All right, and then the other thing I want to do, now this is pretty dry, is I want to go around the edges and just do a little bit of gold around the edge. And I'm going to take it off the lid, actually. It's just really subtle. just a little tiny bit. This little leaf right here is from another rose from the outside. And I'm gonna, so I take a little bit up on my brush, and then I want that little rose. It looks like it's a wet mark is what it looks like. And I'm just hitting up the edges. I don't want it, just to give it a little bit of glamour around the outside edge. I don't necessarily want it on this outside edge. I want it on the front. I don't know if you can see that. It's very subtle, just a little bit around the edge. And this will be absolutely permanent. All right. Get that out of the way. Put this back before I do something I regret. And then I think those corners are pretty good. Get that off my fingers before I spread gold everywhere. If only it was that easy to get gold spread everywhere. So that is our gold gilding, Dixie Belle gold gilding wax. And I am going to turn on my glue gun. Hopefully we have some of that going here. And I got that there. This can go back here. Ooh, there's a lot of little black flecks here. Paint. All right, make sure my fingers are clean. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take those little stickies from the corners. Do you see how that turned out? Isn't that cute? And put that on here. Just a teeny tiny bit of a corner here. And that is going to go right there, or right there, I think. Yep. Just give it a little extra. You could do it on all four corners. You could do it however you want to do. Oops, not the hair. But like I said, that little bit of gold is just going to add to that. I've got gold now, again, all over my fingers. And I'm going to wipe this off as best I can because I don't want the gold gilding wax on the rest of my tiles just yet. Maybe later at another time we will, but I want to get it out of here if it's anything. Because like I said, it is a permanent product. So anything you put it on. I have a little gold on my... right on here that I've gotten on here at some point or whatever, and it doesn't come off. It just is so permanent. So anyway, I'm going to stick that little piece that I had taken off of there back on here because I'm hoping at some point I can just use that piece. That's all I cut off from this. These are our new embellishments. They're called Farmhouse Tiles Artisan and Add-ons. And there's 3 different kinds, and I just got the farmhouse tile, and then I got the frame flourishes. These would be so beautiful on frames, and then paint them however you want to. That would be so pretty. So I'm going to put that away. And then this one is going to go here, and then I think we're going to just go ahead and tie right around here. I actually think I want to put some extra zhuzh with that. Let's get this down here. It's already leaking. That never happens. All right, we're just going to need a little bit of hot glue because this was not self-adhesive. I don't know what's going on here. I read an article that if you don't want all the strings from your glue gun to happen, that the way to do that is to put Vaseline on the end of your glue gun. And I'm like, that is not a worthy cause in my book. Just a little dot I'm going to put on there. I think it'll hold it on really nicely. Well, maybe I should put a little bit more. There we go. It did need it out on the edge. I'm going to do that differently this time. I'm going to do it on the cardboard. Try not to burn my fingers. But anyway, you put Vaseline on the end of your glue gun. It's supposed to keep the little glue gun stringies away. And I'm like, that is not a worthy cause in my book. I just do not want to have that. Oh, I do. see something here. Very easily distracted today. So anyway, I hope you find your way over. This looks like a nice little, this is a little leftover piece of like painter's cloth. I don't know if it's big. I don't know if I want it that wide though. That may be too wide, but we can rectify that. Painter's cloth works so good. It's kind of like a off brown or off tan color. If you just rip it, it rips in a straight line like all fabrics do. Stick that back in there. Let's see if this works. I might just do this and put this around to hold our little tag. There we go. I think I want our ribbon to be a little bit longer so I could tie the tag on there. This isn't going to tie into a bow. It's not that long. Just a little scrappy I had here. All right. I'll just go with that. That is kind of pretty, actually. I don't want to do too much, but yet I don't want to do too little either. There we go. And then we want this little love on here. I might actually, I cut it down anyway to the right size. Oh, and I forgot about my little key. Forgot about the little key. Oops. What did I just put in my hair? That was interesting. So I think what I'll do is grab one of my little keys here. These are just from like where the, you know, just like the little jewelry things are in the lobby store or the hobby stores or craft stores are. Just a little key. Tie it on there. Oops, I should have, oh, there it is. I'm gonna use that little end I cut off and tie it onto our little love tag, as well as put it through this little key. Hopefully I can string it through. It's got a really tiny hole, so wish me luck. So hopefully y'all are having a great day. What are you guys crafting? What are your crafting? What kinds of things are you up to craft-wise this week? Where's your creative juices going? Let me know. Oh, I got it, you guys. I got it. Yay. And I think I kind of got it on the wrong side, so I'm going to just put it around to the other side. This hole is bigger. Okay, so there we go. We got that. And I'm going to just tie it around my little knot here, and then I'll froof and kind of tack it down if I need to. Whoops, my glue gun is out of glue too, so we might be out of business there, but that is okay, I think. I am just going to do a rough little knot with this. And we're going to call it good. I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure that you go check out my website for my finished goods that I put up for sale. All right, I think we did it. I think this is a little too long here. Cut this at an angle and fray it up a little bit. And then our little, all right. Let me take a look. Let's take a look. What do you guys think? Does it say love right side up? Yep, it does. All right. There you go. I hope that gives you some ideas on how to use the rice paper. It was my first try. Tell me what you think. I don't know. Gives me a little bit of extra depth. We use some of those artesian, whatever they're called, artesian add-ons. Gives it a little depth up here with some wax. I think it turned out really nice. And like I said, this is gonna go with my little bird house up in my kitchen on my buffet. I may cut these back a little bit. I think they're a little on the long side. There we go. That's a little better. There. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. What do y'all think? I think it's a cute little decoration. I'll post some pictures up. I hope you will join in and make sure you subscribe and like and do all the things for me. Like I said, it is my craft therapy, but I also, it's my small business. So I appreciate any help out. Check out prairiescraps.com and make sure you keep on crafting.